22nd, 2007. I'm talking to Jake Weir. He is my grandfather, and he is a baseball historian of sorts. He's from New Haven, Connecticut. Pop, talk about the times that you've seen Babe Ruth come to New Haven. When was it? What year was it? Do you remember?
Well, the first time I saw him when I was a kid, my cousin Brother Hutchings was the first one to take me to a Major League Baseball game. It was in 1932, Old Yankee Stadium. My aunt, who was my godmother at the time, gave us each 60 cents. 50 cents for the bleachers, and 10 cents to ride, 5 cents to ride the subway to Yankee Stadium. But we had to walk from Mickle Avenue all the way to 255th Street to get on the subway. We had to walk because you couldn't give us another nickel each way on the bus. So we walked quite a distance to take the subway down in the second, so we had 60 cents.
Now this is 60 cents to go from the Bronx?
From the Bronx to the Yankee Stadium.
So the north end of the Bronx, sort of, to Yankee Stadium will cost 60 cents?
Mickle Avenue is where Freedom Land was built years ago, later on. And they were playing the Yankees were playing the Boston Red Sox. And in that game, Ruth played. That was the very first time I saw him play ball.
How old were you, approximately?
32. I was 11.
How old are you now?
86.
Okay. So you saw him in New York. Now, did you see him?
Saw him in New York. But let me tell you about that game. It was the bottom of the ninth, and we were in the right field bleachers.
Okay.
Red Sox were ahead 3-0. 2 outs and the Yanks loaded the bases. And Lou Gehrig hit a grand slam home run into the right field bleachers, went right by us.
And you were there? And
I was there. And from that day to this day, I have been a Yankee hater.
That's a good story right there.
Yeah. A Yankee hater.
I like that one. Okay.
That was the first time I saw the Babe.
So you just decided to start hating the Yanks because
what happened? Get over it. I couldn't get over it.
Could not believe what happened in that game.
No.
Who was your favorite player of all time?
Jimmy Fox, the greatest ball player ever lived, other than Ruth.
That's right. He loved.
I love Jimmy Fox.
Yeah.
Jimmy Fox holds the record, hitting most home runs against the New York Yankees in his lifetime career, 77 times. He sent it downtown.
All right, listen.
Double X. And then I saw him play in an all-star game.
Who's this now?
Babe Ruth.
Okay.
They used to have an all-star team, and I went to Fenway Park later on. I had to be in my early 20s. And my brother Jimmy and I, he's gone now, Lord have mercy on him. We went to Fenway Park to see the afternoon game, but they were playing a night game. This all-star Babe Ruth team was playing a night game in Old Braves Field.
Okay.
Which in those days were the Boston Bees, not the Braves.
Okay.
They weren't the Braves then. They were the Boston Bees. And I saw Babe Ruth play in that game. It was a night game. We went right over to Old Braves Field to watch that game. We never went home. We used to hitchhike to Boston.
Is that right?
I had a 1944 that broke down one time on my way to Fenway Park with my brother Eddie. It busted down. It cost me every dime I had to fix the car. We slept in the car in a parking lot.
Where? Do you remember?
Up in Boston, after we got the car fixed. And that was in the 48, that was the 48 playoff when Lou Boudreau, the Cleveland Indians beat the Red Sox in the playoff game. That was a 48 playoff game. We went all the way to Boston to see that game. My brother Eddie and I. And the car broke down. We were going for 4 days. We didn't have any money even. Shit.
All right, we're going to check back with you folks later. This is the Jake Weir Baseball Talks, July 22nd, 2007. We'll check in with you later. Hit the red record.